Hello student, in my previous lecture I discussed the vectors addition. There were two type of vector addition, triangles law of vector addition and parallelogram law of vector addition. And their cases, there were three cases I think you have to remember. Now today I am going to discuss the numericals on the vector addition, some important numericals. I am taking one numerical over here. If A vector A plus B vector equal to C vector and A square plus B square equal to C square, then prove that A vector and B vector are perpendicular to each other. Now how will I solve this? Now we have what we have, A vector plus B vector is equal to C vector. It is given. A vector plus B vector is equal to C vector. That means sum of two vector is equal to the third, which was given in the parallelogram law or in the triangle law. Now what will we do over here? We are taking modulus on both sides. Modulus of A vector plus modulus of B vector is equal to modulus of C vector. I am taking the modulus on both the sides, which is given over here. And you know that what is the mean of the modulus of we will write modulus of this A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta is equal to C square. The modulus of the given vector we can write it as now, and it is given that what is given, A square plus B square equal to C square, A square plus B square is equal to C square. Now using this value over here we will write what? C square. C square plus 2AB cos theta is equal to C square. Now 2AB cos theta is equal to C square minus C square, which will give you 0. So cos theta is equal to 0 upon 2AB, which will also become 0. So similarly cos theta will be what? 0. And cos theta 0 is where? When cos theta equal to 0, we will write cos theta is equal to cos 90. So theta is equal to 90 degree. Hence it is proved both vectors are perpendicular to each other. See, this was the question. Now I am going to give you another question. Next question. The resultant of two forces 3P and 2P is R. If the first is doubled, then resultant is also doubled. Find the angle between two forces. So how will solve this question? See, let first force be F1 and its value is given 3P, and second force is F2, its value is given 2P. Now by using the parallelogram law of vector addition or triangle law relation, magnitude relation, we will write resultant square is equal F1 square plus F2 square plus 2 F1 F2 cos theta. And theta is the angle between two forces F1 and F2, which we have to find. Now put the values over here. By substituting the value, we will write is R square. F1 is 3P. 3P square means 9P square. 2P square F2. F2 square means 4P square plus 2 f1 means 3p, f2 means 2p, and cos theta. After solving, you'll get r square is equal 9p and 4p, 13p square plus 3 to the 6 to the 12, 12p square cos theta. This is the relation 1. And in second condition, it is given in a question कि if we double the first, that means 3p, then resultant, which is r, will also be doubled. Clear? So in the second situation, f1 will become 6p, double of 3p, and f2 will remain same, 2p, but resultant will become 2r. Now again, by using these result in the same relation, in the place of r, we will write 2r square is equal, f1 square means 6p square plus f2 square means 2p whole square twice f1 means 6p and f2 means 2p cos theta. Now solve this one. It will become 4r square is equal 36p square 4p square 24p square cos theta. 6 to the 12 to the 24. Now add these two, it will become 4r square is equal 40p square plus 24p square cos theta. Now you know that from the relation 1, r square is that. I am going to substitute this value over here. 4 13 p square plus 12 p square cos theta is equal 40p square plus 24p square cos theta. After multiplying, it will become 52p square plus 48, 12 4 ja 48 p square cos theta is equal 40 p square plus 24 p square cos theta. Now I am going to solve this relation. 52 p square minus 40 p square is equal 24 p square cos theta minus 48 p square cos theta. See, 52 minus 40 will become 12 p square, 24 and 48, 48 minus 24, minus is greater, so we will write minus 24 p square cos theta. So we will write minus 24 p square cos theta is equal to 12 p square. So cos theta is equal to 12 p square minus 24 p square, which will cancel. it will become 1 by 2. So cos theta is equal minus 1 by 2, and you know that cos is negative 1 by 2. So how will you solve this? If you have remembered the value of cos theta minus 1 by 2, then it is 120 degree. So by the table, trigonometric table, you will write cos theta is equal to cos 120 degree. So theta is equal to 120 degree in this case. So the answer will be of the particular question what? 120 degree. Now next one. Next question. The resultant of two forces F1 and F2 is P. If F2 is reversed, the resultant is Q. Then so that P square plus Q square equal to twice F1 square plus F2 square. We have to show this thing. Then how will we show this? It is given the resultant of two forces is P. So suppose two forces are over here. Suppose this one is F1 vector, F1 force, and another is F2. So it may be, suppose, any direction. This was is F2 because angle is not given over here. What is the angle between F1 and F2? So you may take any angle. If F2 is reversed, then if you want to reverse this, then you know that it will be the opposite vector. Clear? The resultant is P when F1 and F2. So suppose this was the resultant. This is P. P is the resultant. And F2 is reversed, then resultant will become Q. So this will become Q. P is the resultant of F1 and F2. And Q is the resultant of F1 and F2 is reversed. So that means minus F2. Clear? So we have to show this relation. Then how will I show it? So by using parallelogram law of vector addition, we may write mod P square is equal mod F1 vector square plus mod F2 vector square. We will write here P square and plus 2 mod F1 vector mod F2 vector cos theta. So P square is equal F1 square plus F2 square plus 2F1 F2 cos theta. Clear? If we are taking theta is the angle between F1 and F2, then we will write this relation. Now what will be the angle between F1 and minus F2? So this angle will become, why? Because it is the opposite vector, so this will be the 180 degree. So it will become 180 minus theta. Will be the angle between F1 vector and minus F2 vector. So when we are reversing this F2, the magnitude is become Q. So we will write mod Q vector. Yeah, similarly we may directly write Q square is equal F1 square plus F2 square plus 2F1 F2 cos, we will write 180 minus theta over here, not theta. 180 minus theta. Why? Because angle is 180 minus theta in this case. So it will become Q square is equal F1 square plus F2 square minus 2 F1 F2 cos theta. Getting it? So this is the first relation and this is the second relation. By adding these two relations, we'll get the result. Add these two. So when you will add, so left side will become p square plus q square is equal, and right side will become 2f1 square 2f2 square, and this term will cancel. So you will write it, 2 is common, f1 square plus f2 square, which was our result. Getting it? So by this way we may solve the question. These are the basic conceptual question to understand the vector addition, which type of question may come in your academic session. But in competition, now 380 18 square is 324 minus 144 give you 36x. So after solving this, it will become 180 is equal to 36x. 36x is equal to 180. So x is equal to 180 upon 36. So 36 say divide 5. So x is equal to 5. So 1/4 will be 5. And the sum of 2 is what? It is 18. So other will be, F2 will be 18 minus x will equal to 13 Newton. So there will be two answers over here, 5 Newton and 13 Newton. By this way we may solve the numerical.